Hi there, Garrett speaking to you today. I just want to talk to you a little bit about snow shoveling and some of the injuries that I do see in the clinic as a result of people's snow shoveling activities. Lower back, sacroiliac, the hips. So if I can just go over a few simple exercises, a few simple steps for you, this will help minimize your chance of injury. Before we start, anytime we go from inside the house to outside, we want to do a little bit of stretching just prior to our snow shoveling activity, just to help loosen up the spine. A few forward bends, a few rotations, maybe a lunge, just to open up the hips and get the spine moving to help minimize chance of injury as well. I'm going to demonstrate right now a few stretches that you can perform. First, we want to do a little spinal flexion, shovel in hand. You just want to bend forward at the waist, leaning forward as much as possible. You can do a little spinal extension as well. Hands can be up, you can go forward, and then we can do an extension. We want to do some rotation, shovel at the waist, rotating left, rotating right, and then I would repeat that 3 times as well. We want to get a little side bending left and right as well. Shovel overhead, side bend to the right, side bend to the left as well. Now that we're warmed up, 3 principles I want to explain to you. 1 motion at a time, we're okay. When we do 2 motions at a time, we're usually okay. When you combine 3 motions at a time, that's usually when trouble happens and injuries occur. 1 motion at a time, pushing snow, no problems. 1 motion at a time, just lifting the snow, no problems. 2 motions combined, the push and the lift, all in one fluid motion. It's usually okay. 3 motions at a time, when they're combined together, I would not advise that. That's the push, lift, and the throw. I'll demonstrate these 3 motions that I'm talking about. 1 motion at a time is just a push. When we are pushing snow, usually no problems. If we were just going to lift snow, no problems. If we're combining 2 motions at a time, pushing and lifting, usually no problems. When you want to combine 3 motions at a time, this is when trouble happens. The push, lift, and the throw. You have some weight on the end of the shovel, hips are fixed, and all that rotation happens in your lower back. I'll show you. The push, the lift, and then the throw. Pivoting with the legs fixed usually causes some binding in the sacroiliac joint and through the hips and through the lumbar spine. And please just try to avoid that if you can. In closing, snow shoveling can be a great winter activity. There's a lot of physical exercise involved and it can be very rewarding if you have a positive attitude about it. I just want to give you a little bit of insight to help you prevent injuries while you're doing this great outdoor activity. Garret Woynarski, insightful assessment, multidimensional treatment. In closing, snow shoveling can be a great winter activity. There's a lot of physical exercise involved and it can be very rewarding if you have a positive attitude about it. I just want to give you a little bit of insight to help you prevent injuries while you're doing this great outdoor activity. Garret Woynarski, insightful assessment, multidimensional treatment.